Hey guys, Dylan here, and today we are reading a fanfiction. We've got Jesse and True here after a long time, and the fanfiction we are reading is a rotor-themed one, so I'm excited for something different.
Finally, Rotor. I like Rotor.
I love that they
And
called it beautiful. Like, that's what I think
That's
of when
it?
rotor
Just
comes
beautiful?
up. Yeah, just beautiful.
how creative.
The,
Mix Felicia. Oh no, not one of these. Not one of these people.
the summary is, it's late, and Rotor's performing a routine checkup on Nicole. And they capitalized her name. Is it supposed to be all caps, Nicole? Like, is it an acronym?
I think it actually is. I mean, you would know, right? Isn't that a comic thing?
I don't know. I don't know if it's an acronym or not. She's just kind of existed. I don't know.
She's just
if her
like an
name
AI,
means
right?
anything.
I haven't read that far in the comics.
In the
I don't know.
reboot, they made her be a roboticized Mobian that's brain was put into a computer. But in the original continuity, she was created in the future and sent back to the past.
Yeah, and like Dylan, you were told that this was going to be a fan fiction that was totally legit, but I'm still willing to say, I'm just going to go on record and say, I think that this is going to be a troll fic based on the additional tags on this.
I think it's just wacky tags. I was told this was made by a genuine retard. So I'll go with it.
When it says Rotor deserves love, you're all mean. Antoine gets it all day, and
I'm
Antoine
telling
is
you,
not hold bicycle.
Read AWF. Read AWF shit, and you will encounter stuff like that.
I do plan on reading AWF. Gotta get AWF on Pajama Cast one of these days.
Yeah, but let's see which it is.
Okay,
one or the other.
when he can't take his mind off his hot friends, Nicole gives him some very special help. Oh my god. Who wants to read first?
Well, Jesse, people have been waiting for you the long.
Okay, I will do it. Rotor, Nicole spoke from the speakers of the handheld computer she was contained in. This is not the first time we have performed a routine checkup. Well, that's right, Nicole, said Rotor shakily. Shakily? Oh, that's right, Nicole. Why is he shaking? Letting out a nervous chuckle. Yeah, that's why it's a routine checkup.
You know what's kind of fucked, Jesse?
What's up?
In the Archie comics, it was said that Rotor from the future created Nicole. So Rotor is kind of Nicole's father.
So it's incest as well. Oh, now I'm interested. But you knew that. What's up? He asked, as sweat dropped from his top left whisker and landed on his desk just below where it would have made contact with any of Nicole's components, almost murdering her.
Yeah,
Also, whiskers can sweat.
apparently.
But can walruses even? I thought humans were like one of the only animals that could sweat. But whatever.
I mean, most animals can sweat.
I mean, he's
little
a
bit.
he's a Mobian though. Mobians
Well,
are
whatever.
mutant
I don't
freaks.
care.
But he's
I
also
actually
a
don't
fighter.
care.
Oh.
Before him was his comrade in the fight for freedom. Yeah, I would imagine so. In an advanced AI handed to Princess Sally Acorn before Robotnik's hostile takeover of Mobotropolis by her father. This is a long sentence, damn. Opened up with all of her parts exposed to the air of Rotor's makeshift workshop of a hut.
Hot.
Said air only had the faintest lingering scent of fish.
Fish.
Wow.
That is not what you want to hear. My memory banks have each previous checkup on record, so she's like fucking Microsoft or any fucking program ever. And there is one reoccurring aspect of your inspections that leave me concerned, stated Nicole. Her voice, a lot noisier and filled with static, as the usual low-pass filter on her speaker was temporarily disabled. Why was that a detail we needed to know? The already anxious walrus's blood ran cold upon hearing this. I knew it. I guess she fucking saw his search history. Is that what this is turning into? Like, she fucking read your search history? He thought to himself, I knew there was no way I could keep this up. No way I could get away with being a freedom fighter like this.
She's discovered that he's actually her father.
Is that so? Wait, Rotor? Oh, okay. Is that so? Rotor stammered. And what would that be? You are always so tense each time, particularly after my case has been open, Nicole noted. I don't even care what voice I'm giving her. Not once have you erred in your duty. Erred in your duty as my mechanic. But my hypothetical suggests that the most likely failure scenario would occur due to your nerves getting the better of you.
I have no idea what's happening.
And for some reason,
I don't know either.
Change paragraph there. Thus, it is in both my best interest and yours that we diagnose what is causing the tension and find a solution for it before moving forward with any further testing, Nicole declared, speaking with that artificial voice of hers that sounded just similar enough to Sally's to cause Rotor to...
Did her voice really sound like Sally's?
It was the same voice actor.
Okay. Okay, I didn't even notice that.
I think I've already got us a diagnosis, Rotor said sheepishly, his gaze falling down to the development under his desk. But I don't think I'd want something like that in your records. I want it in your book instead.
Okay, Jesse, you go.
The twitching shaft of his member was pressing against the bottom of his wooden desk, which in itself was uncomfortable enough. But the fact that he couldn't risk rubbing one out in the middle of the checkup without arousing any suspicion from Nicole took it from a mere nuisance to a crisis. That was one fuck ton of a run-on sentence. Rotor, Nicole began flatly, which really was how she talked all the time, but somehow this time felt flatter. Yes, flatter than flat, of course.
Very descriptive.
That's how I like it.
God.
I should not have to remind you of the consequences should you allow yourself to be compromised while I'm in such a vulnerable state.
Is she coming on to him? I
insist you inform me of the issue before it causes irreparable damage to me and all of the data King Acorn stored within me. Well, I'm about to store something else in you.
Oh, no.
She sounded so authoritative at that moment, Rotor thought. So much like Sally. So does Rotor want to fuck Sally in this universe or what?
Apparently.
I guess so.
The issue hardened. Oh, yeah. Okay, Nicole, I'll tell you. But you have to make sure Sally never finds out, okay? Rotor attempted to sound firm, but when the words parted from his lips, it came out more like a plea than any sort of command.
Okay, I'll go. As I am an artificial intelligence designed to aid Sally Acorn, I can only store such data where she would find out once she came of age. What the fuck does that mean?
According to Pender, she was already of age, so...
Oh, no. Good one.
A prequel.
Shall I proceed to do so? Nicole inquired. Why can't she just fucking go in incognito mode? Like, why does she need to store it? It'll have to do for now, Rotor groaned, filled with dread at the thought of the humiliation he would feel once 2 more years had passed. Oh, so I guess we're getting a firm date on how old Sally is. Like, we got a number to that. She's 100% 16. So, I have an erection, he admitted, using terms as clinical as he could think of in the moment to get the point across to his AI ally. I don't think they're going to be allies in a second, but you go, True.
There was a pause as Nicole seemed to process. It could have lasted anywhere between 4 hours and 2 seconds. Like, honestly, I was thinking when they said that, like, they were talking about literally 4 hours and then 2 extras. Like, that's just weirdly phrased, but whatever, by Rotor's estimation. Initializing birds and bees.wav, Nicole stated, startling and then causing Rotor's face to turn even redder than before.
Is redder an actual word?
I mean, I guess.
Oh my god! Jesse, what did I just tell you before we began this?
When King Acorn's voice began to...
He's back!
I'm pretty sure you confessed your love for me before we started this stream.
No, I said I wanted the farther back. And he's here.
It was worse than he could have imagined. Like...
So the data he stored on her was this new law.
Stop! Cancel! Cut it out, Nicole! I know! We all know these laws! Rotor frantically insisted.
The king
not
is
wanting
back.
to hear another kilobyte of audio of the king explaining sex to what he assumed would be his daughter.
Oh
Wait,
my god,
really?
this is in
You
continuity.
really accepting lies?
I can't believe the king came back.
The king to give a sex talk to Sally.
God damn.
Well, you see, Sally, these new 7 laws you must follow.
Our memory banks show that this file once 2 seconds ago at 10:28 p.m. MST. Whatever M is supposed to be Mobian, I guess.
You must get or receive a blowjob after talking to someone for 30 seconds.
Actually, what the fuck is Mobian standard time? Like, wouldn't that imply that, like...
The whole planet has one like time zone?
Yeah.
Mobotropolis standard time.
Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Anyway. Furthermore, none of my conversational records that you or any of the other freedom fighters should possess knowledge of sexual intercourse, because there's no way you could figure that out.
Yeah, you can't figure it out on your own. It's too complex.
Well, we're teenagers now. Besides Tails, well, it's not gonna stop. It's not gonna stop him.
It never stopped many of the other stories.
We gotta figure it out pretty quick. We figure it out pretty quickly on our own. Yep. A very flustered Rotor informed Nicole, doing his damnedest to keep his voice down, so as not to draw the attention of any of the other freedom fighters. Well, it's just a normal thing between us. Well, between Sonic and Sally, Bonnie and Antoine, and boy with Wait, what?
Oh no, I think this is going with the Rotor is gay continuity.
Huh.
Oh, when they said boy and with Antoine, I thought they were gonna... Okay.
I think they're going with Rotor is gay, like they do in some of the comics.
They got it all wrong. Clearly, Tails is the one doing both Sally and Bunny, and Sonic and Antoine are the virgins.
Oh,
Tails is the Chad.
Tails.
Inquiry, if you are having an erection that is distracting you from your work, should you not just masturbate until the issue is resolved?
I mean, that's what I do at work.
Setting aside the massive mess I would need to clean up afterwards, because, you know, my emissions are that of horses.
I mean, he is a walrus.
That's a Bible
I
quote.
know. I didn't recognize that. I was like, what the fuck?
I just quoted the Bible. I don't know. I felt like it would be weird to do that in front of you. I mean,
It's not like
your
she can see
PCB
you.
is exposed. Why the fuck would that matter? Rotor gulped nervously, eyes averted from the handheld unit until... Does Nicole have, like, a webcam? Like, how does she see?
I never thought she could see. I thought only Sally could tell her what's going on.
Mm.
Then you should not pay one of your fellow freedom fighters a visit so that they can orally pleasure you.
Oh no, it
Down
had to
Sonic's
be.
door.
It had to be a blowjob too. I swear
Well, all
this
they have
is
to
in
do is
continuity.
talk to someone for 30 seconds. Then they have to get and receive a blowjob.
This is 100%
No gays
in
or
continuity.
It would not require any cleanup should they choose to swallow the semen your penis produces. Nicole's suggestion. Quietly choose it. So the king programmed all of that.
Into Nicole.
Wait,
The
also, I
king.
like how Nicole, like, he programmed it wrong. Semen isn't produced by a penis. It's produced by your ball.
Quietly choosing not to inquire as to why Rotor would be so nervous about masturbating. Yeah, I don't know why I thought they spelled that wrong. By masturbating in front of her printed circuit board.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, why would that matter?
It shouldn't matter. She's not real.
Oh, wow.
I
It says here.
I can't, Rotor suddenly yelled before catching himself and looking out the window nervously to
Why is
see
he
that
such a fucking cock? Just do it.
cause a major disturbance in Knothole. I can't go to any of them, Nicole. I'm not like Sonic. They
I'm not
wouldn't.
Sonic going across the galaxy. I'm not a respectable and honest.
They wouldn't want to be with a guy that looked like his voice trailed off. No lights in any of the huts after 2 minutes of watching. Of small mercy the night has bestowed upon him, he thought. Is he thinking about doing something to someone non-consensually? I would not
I
take
hope.
issue with you masturbating in front of me, Rotor, stated Nicole. Any time taken away from the routine checkup would be worth the reduction of risk. I don't know. It seems like Nicole's way too into this. Like, Nicole seems like she's the one provoking
Yeah,
this.
she's really pushing him to do it. The king turned Nicole into a pervert.
Well, yeah, he has to have like an AI to fucking.
Come on,
enforce
fucking
his,
do it already.
like,
I'm trying to
law.
masturbate through my other dimension over here. That's what the king, so the king is actually able to watch them the whole time from the other dimension that he's stuck in. And he programmed her on purpose to be like, come on, make that fucker check off.
Logically, Rotor knew Nicole could not alter her voice to become more or less erotic than he already felt it was. But hearing her consent to him masturbating in front of her was almost enough to send him over the edge without even
What about
touching
his
it.
consent?
He knew she had a point, though, and now there was no delaying it any further. Okay, you take over, True.
She basically pressured him into doing it. Like that's how the Me Too movement began.
With a robot not asking for consent.
I'm just saying, like, you know, the whole idea of like it can be rape if you regret it later or you're pressured into it or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess it only applies if a woman is the victim.
And not a fucking walrus in a fucking computer.
Justice for
Just
Rotor.
wait a few years. It'll happen.
Hashtag justice for Rotor.
Hashtag
Okay.
walrus lives matter.
True, you go.
Anyway, slowly he put his screwdriver down and reached under the desk to grab his other screwdriver. He nervously
That was
began to
terrible.
stroke it. Yeah, I know, but I had to.
God.
Anyway, not knowing where exactly to look at his picture of Sally and the others
just-
was out of his arm's reach. What?
I guess
Oh
they
my
don't have
God.
porn.
He has a computer in front of him and he's gonna grab a picture of his friends instead.
As the minutes flew by, it dawned on him that this lack of a masturbation aid was a bigger problem than he anticipated. Nicole, Rotor sheepishly called, despite being a walrus.
Why doesn't he just invent like a fucking like fleshlight or something? Like
You think
Because
he
then
could?
you have Cisco analyzing it. to find out.
Hey there, Rhoda, let me take a look at this.
Anyway, Nicole, Rotor sheepishly called, his head working overtime to work out any way to make this audio recording as least incriminating as possible.
Why does it have to record? Can't you, like, turn that off? Like, is she, like, the fucking FBI listening to you? Like, can she not be disabled?
that's why she was pressuring him to do it so much, so she can record it and then like show all the other freedom fighters, like, ah, look at this virgin jacking off.
He did it to a photo of you guys. Pretty embarrassing, right? Like, she doesn't even sound like that normally. She only does that around Reuters.
Weird. Anyway, excusing himself to go grab the only photo he kept in his humble workshop was out of the question. How may I be of assistance, Rotor? Could you play back some audio of Sally and maybe Bunny or Sonic? Antoine?
So he's bisexual.
I
He
guess
likes
they
all-
changed it. He's bi in this continuity.
The request was awkward enough to make, but saying it out loud just made him imagine each of their faces when they eventually found out. Wouldn't it have been better just to say one of them so at least we
Instead of all of them, yeah. Nicole, please record that I want to fuck all of my friends.
Or just like ask for someone that they all hate?
Why does this
Or just
have to be played back? Like, can't he hide this or like remove it from her memory?
True, if he's the one who made her in the first place, probably. Anyway.
The king made sure that it had to happen this way.
Hopefully, he would be isolating it to just audio playback that may or may not get picked up by Nicole's microphone while he did the deed. Just to test your speakers while I'm taking care of this, of course. An ingenious excuse that would surely throw any of his friends off his trail.
Why doesn't he just leave? Why doesn't he just walk away? Why doesn't he just like put her in the closet while he jacks off? Why does he have to do it in front of her?
Yeah, I know, right?
So stupid. This is so stupid.
Affirmative. Now playing any relevant audio. Sonic, Sally, Bunny, and Antoine to Rotor Walrus. He sighed in relief. That was probably the toughest part out of the way. As he continued to stroke along his shaft, he anticipated getting to hear something along the lines of, Well done, Rotor, and other such mundane things that would otherwise be serviceable, as they were spoken by those he held a very deep affection toward.
Okay, switch
What he
it.
heard made his heart skip a beat.
Okay, Jesse, you go.
Honestly, Sally girl, I'd like to keep my hands on old Sugar Road's behind, but I don't want to be pushing up his boundaries or nothing. Bunny's voice
So-
up to the speaker.
When she was roboticized, did she get like a fucking dick too? It's like a metal vibrating shaft.
Nicole, Rotor gasped before catching himself yet again and lowering his voice. Should I be listening to this? I am merely pulling all instances of when you are addressed so not as to encroach on anyone's privacy. Nicole
Even though you're
answered
gonna
bluntly.
show
That's
him
still-
jacking off later.
That's still getting into people's privacy. They didn't want him hearing that shit.
He very quickly gathered there had been an error in this approach, as he had never heard Bunny talk about him like that in his life. Nicole, for her part, was very content to let him believe an error was occurring, because for some reason she has a personality. I
Yeah,
don't
what
know
the
how.
fuck, Nicole? Nicole seems like pretty vindictive in this. Like, what the fuck is her end game here?
Man, you think a guy could take a hint, Sal? An audio recording of Sonic exclaimed. Who the fuck is saying this? Is this still
Sonic, I guess. I guess Sonic's gay too now.
I call Rotor hot to his face, and he moves on like nothing. Maybe he's just not interested.
Wouldn't Rotor remember that? Wouldn't he?
I thought he meant something else.
Rotor's a retard.
Rotor thought, as countless comments like that Sonic had made towards Rotor took
Hey,
on a
hey,
whole
Rotor,
new
can I
context.
fuck you? Oh, Sonic, that's your old sense of humor, isn't it?
He had assumed that perhaps the Quixer had been joking all those times he had said things to Rotor. Now I'm just wondering all of the things Sonic said to, hey, Rotor, do you want to suck my cock and I can fuck your brains out and come all over your hair?
Oh, Sonic.
Oh, that's just like you, Sonic. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go jack off. Bye. Okay, I guess I'll fuck Sally. I guess. I guess.
What if all the recordings are fake and it's just Nicole trying to fuck with him?
I think that's what it's gonna end up being.
That'd be hilarious.
Okay, Rotor, thanks for all your help, Sally said. Well, wait, I've heard this one, he realized. The audio recording, however, continued beyond what had been said within Rotor's earshot. Nicole, remind me to check up on Rotor while he's doing one of his projects, Sally instructed the AI, her in a hushed tone so not to be heard as she left the workshop. The way he looks when he's worked up a sweat. A very alluring sigh rang out through the speaker. It became very clear to Rotor that while Nicole had not noticed any of them had any knowledge of sex, none of the others had made any secret to their feelings for the walrus. Oh god, this really
What's
is
the
fucking
odds
Lil
of
Sonic.
everyone wanting to fuck him?
Because
Everyone.
it's Lil Sonic again. It's fucking. He's honest, well-mannered, respectable.
Rotor became the Chad now.
Nicole herself. See, look, it's even typed like Lil Sonic. Nicole herself. Lil Sonic used to type like that all the time. Also could not detect what could be interpreted as an innocent comment was actually something more suggestive.
That wasn't even an innocent comment with Sonic. That was just straight up him saying Rotor was hot. Nicole's dumb. I'll
I
take
want to
over.
fuck Rotor. Lol, Sonic. That's just like you.
I'll take over. More and more audio of his friends played back and revealed that he had been sorely mistaken because he's dumb, I guess. The other freedom fighters had demonstrated a powerful interest in their nerdy colleague. He had just never allowed himself to notice it. Apparently it's really obvious and he's just dumb. Comments about how handsome they thought he was, how kissable his lips seemed. It all
How are you kissable? You get fucking stabbed through your bottom lip with his tongue.
it was all laid bare before Rotor to hear.
Hey, Rotor, want to go behind that tree and make out? I mean, like, not in a gay way, but, in a way where we can embrace each other hard and just kiss for like 5 minutes. Oh, Sonic. You don't actually mean that.
If I were to be making my way, I would be leaping Rotor's legs right this second, Antoine declared through Nicole's
Well,
speaker.
he is French.
Just like him.
Okay, someone take over. True, go.
You mean you be jumping his bones, sugar ant? Bunny corrected the coyote. The most beautiful giggle from Sally could be overheard across the room. We all were horny for Rotor. That did it. With a few more stiff, aching motions. Aching? What the fuck? Rotor moaned and busted his load all over the bottom of his desk, causing the fluid to quickly and unceremoniously fall to his feet. It was deeply unglamorous, and yet another thing he needed to clean up. But God, if it wasn't an orgasm to remember, Rotor thought.
Really? What does he usually think about when jacking off? Like, what makes this time any different?
I guess it was the voice clips that made it different.
God, do they really not have porn in this universe?
I guess not. I guess it's one of the things Robotnik outlawed.
I mean, that's the problem with the whole world being rated E.
Robotnik! Enough of this degenerate shit.
I hate furries.
Eggman hates furries as canon.
Eggman just like fucking deletes every porn website ever. Oh my god.
I am the Puritan man. Have you completed masturbating? Nicole asked as Rotor sat there breathing heavily. Yes, Nicole. Eventually. Wait, Rotor huffed eventually. Thanks. I'm gonna need a minute before I can get to clean up.
You better hurry the fuck up. It's gonna dry. Then you're never gonna...
Understood, Nicole responded in a tone he could almost mistake as being cheery. Maybe this was what Sally was talking about when she told him about how Nicole was spending too much time with Sonic.
No, Nicole is just a speakonia. Like, Nicole is literally just a speakonia.
She sounds like she's the fucking CIA. She listens in on everybody.
She's what everyone thought the Connect was. Something about how her neural network was influenced by them as she spent more time with the freedom fighters. With a long relieved sigh, Rotor basked in the afterglow of the orgasm.
Ew!
Could have lasted anywhere between 4 seconds and 2 hours.
Yet again.
Stop saying that.
Okay, Jesse, you go.
It was dawn when Rotor finished up the routine checkup. After cleaning up all the physical traces of any incident occurring in the workshop, besides what he was there to do professionally, he had nodded off a couple times, but for no longer than an hour each. He had just finished showering for the second time within the past 12 hours.
Yeah, showering in everyone else's fucking fluids.
When he heard a knock at the door.
FBI, open up!
I'll be there to say it. I'm just finishing checking up on Nicole. He called out whomever was on the other side. God, what if it was like Robotnik and he just killed him? Don't sweat it, Ro. The hedgehog doesn't mix business with pleasure, replied Sonic, using the same tacky nickname that had always made Sally's roll her eyes. The hedgehog?
Yeah,
That's not a nickname, that's just his name. Hearing Sonic's voice again brought his flirting back to the forefront of the walrus's mind, causing his face to flush. What was he gonna do with this information now that he had it? Would he flirt back? What would he even say? Unsure of what exactly he was to do, Rotor picked up the handheld computer unit Nicole was stored in and walked up to the front door. Slowly, he grabbed the handle and pulled the door open, revealing Sonic's unbearably handsome face smiling back at him. He held out Nicole for Sonic to take and bring back to Sally and said, yeah, you can mix with me. Rotor stammered before a hiccup interrupted him. Not a guy. Did you just try to flirt, Ro? Sonic asked, staring at the walrus with wide eyes. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, I made it weird, didn't I? Sorry. Nicole placed some audio files during the checkup, and before he could finish struggling the sentence, Sonic had juiced right up in front.
Juiced and jammed right in front of Roser.
Not necessarily in that order.
Sonic had juiced from right in front of him to his own hut, then back with a cup of water. Thanks, Rotor said before holding his breath and taking a few gulps of water to treat his case of hiccups.
Well, that had a point to it.
Apparently, that was needed.
Yeah, what? You didn't make it weird. I was just surprised is all. Thought you'd never wise up. Sonic winked at his now beet red walrus colleague before taking Nicole and gesturing for him to come walk it over to Sally's with him. Feeling as if he was living on a dream world, Rotor shrugged and figured he might as well go along with it and proceeded to follow the Quickster over to Sally's hut, which would find itself rather packed with very horny freedom fighters the following night.
And there's no sequel as far as I'm aware of.
So basically they just had an orgy.
Yeah.
And then everyone died of AIDS.
That was
All thanks to
beautiful.
Nicole.
Robotic just nukes Knothole. Enough of this degenerate
Sir Robotnik, they're having an orgy.
Light him up.
They catch
Light
the
'em
whole
up
place
now.
on fire. So, True, what did you think of this fan fiction?
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say, after reading this, as much as I thought it was gonna be a fic, like beyond the tags, I'm just not seeing it. So I think this was legit, as sad as it is to say.
Okay.
Why would somebody write a fan fiction of Rotor just jacking off? Like, I thought that they were gonna do a thing where like Nicole downloads into a body and like, you know,
Yeah, like I was expecting it to be a sex scene, but it was really just jacking off.
jacking off. Like,
Like it's,
The whole
it
story.
was oddly boring.
I mean, and then it just ends with like an off-screen.
All
I
the
mean,
sex
the
happened
tags
off
even
screen.
say that, like
How
the
do you
tags
know?
say implied orgy, so
How do you go from like just jacking off alone to having a complete fucking orgy?
I
the next
love-
scene?
I love they missed the whole fucking point. Like when it came to Little Sonic, like they would skip over the jacking off part and then they'd go straight for the orgy shit. But this place, they they went for all of the jacking off and none of the orgy. They
Yeah,
missed the
just-
whole fucking point of this.
Does this author write more good stories, or is it just this one?
I don't know. We'd have to check. They wrote another one based in a different Sonic universe. My opinion on this is it's a pretty cringy story. I love that I'm 100% convinced. This is my final thoughts. I'm 100% convinced this takes place in the King's Rules. It is the exact same universe. Everyone wants to fuck. The king was involved. It's the same universe. That's
yeah,
my
everyone's bi,
headcanon.
too.
I mean, technically, they're all in the same universe. If you remember our board game.
Well, this one definitely fits in. All we need is furry hating Robotnik, and this would be 100% the same universe. So hopefully you guys like this video. If you like it, hit the like button. If you really like it, share it. And if you want to see more fanfictions with Jesse and True back in them, then comment that down below. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this comeback. Thank you guys for watching, and hopefully we can find another fanfiction with a character no one else uses. Before the credits roll, I thought I'd give a shout out to my multiple ways of making money. YouTube is slowly starting to sanitize the platform, making it harder for people to make money on edgier content like I do. So I'm reminding you guys that I have a Patreon. The Patreon has plenty of reward tiers, including seeing my podcast early, being able to join my fan Discord, and possibly even getting on the show if I can fit that into the schedule. I have video recommendation tiers that you can try to get into, and if all else fails and my YouTube falls apart, I always have a BitChute account, so remember to check out all these different things in the description below.